Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Up at the storage yard this morning with a caravan. As you saw from our last video, we took her home last week, and I'll put a link to that video up here, and gave her a good wash, gave her a good clean on the inside and everything. Up here to do a couple of little jobs today, and one of them being on the front of the tow hitch, and I'll show you in a moment. We have these little white screw cap covers, and on ours, on both sides, they're missing. Now it's a consumable item. They get brittle and plastic. It's plastic, they just get brittle, so we're going to change them today. Also, I just want to go on the inside, just check a few other little bits and pieces which we didn't do last week. And also I've got something in the boot of my car which I've bought, which I also want to just show you. So we'll do that in a minute, but first of all, let's show you what we're going to do on the front hitch. Okay, so these are the caps I want to change. They're on the front A-frame, right at the very front there. They're quite a long screw in there. So I just this is the old bit of plastic. So I just want to take this off and replace that cap, because as you can see, that screw is rather rusty. Hopefully that'll come off okay. Okay, so that's the where the old one was, and as you can see, that's just the old part of the plastic there, which was which is broken up over time. Our Caravan is a 2011, so it would have it's plastic, so it just would literally, after fatigue and that, it will just break up. So right, let's replace that cap. These are the new ones. Like I said, I got them from B&Q. They come in a big pack. I mean, I only need two, but no doubt somewhere they'll come in use for something else. But I think if you go to the Caravan shop or whatever, your local area, you can probably buy the same ones which should be on here. But I thought, well, for what they are, they do the job. That's perfect, absolutely perfect, and it looks better as well. So one of the other things I wanted to do while I was up here is I bought myself a little generator. We've got no electricity up here at the storage yard. I do have the solar panel, which is sat down there basking in the sunshine, but just in case I wanted any amount of sort of electrical power to run I don't know, a drill or an angle grinder or even a kettle, I could bring that up. Now, I bought it second hand. It was an absolute bargain, so I'm going to get that out of the car now, and I'm almost positive I've got the adapter in the Caravan for it. I'm going to have a look for it, but if I haven't got it, I'll just show you what I've bought, and we'll go from that.
A few moments later.
Okay, so what I did was I went out and bought myself a second-hand Kawasaki GD550A generator. Like I say, it was just so that I had some power up here if I ever needed it. It was really cheap, and I thought, well, why not? So I've got the actual adapter. I'm going to plug it all into the Caravan and see if it will just run, even the vacuum cleaner. So let's do that now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the cable in, which I've got down here on the floor. We're going to go and then plug that in the generator and see how we go from there. I mean, even if this just runs the vacuum cleaner, so we can, do the spring cleaning up here instead of every time dragging it down to the house, happy days. So let's just see if that actually does work. What I'll do is I'll unplug the solar panel, which is there. We will now plug in the Caravan cable, which is Right there. What I'll do is I'll just take most of the links out of this cable, because you know, you never know. I don't, you know, they say never to leave it coiled up. I'm not going to let it run for any great amount of time. So that's that. What I'll do is I'll just brake there for a minute, and I'll just make sure that the Caravan is switched off on the inside before we go any further. Okay, so she's plugged in now. Cable runs out there, it's all over onto the generator. Just go in and we'll check the electrics, make sure they're off, which that's off, everything's off. What is the voltage at the moment of the battery? So that's very healthy. That's nearly 13 amps, I think you'll find that is. Yes, nearly 13 amps. So the solar panel's doing its job brilliantly. But yeah, let's just test that generator, see what we can see if we can start the vacuum cleaner up at least. Right, so that's running. I think that's doing the job. Let's just go inside, see what voltage we've got going into the Caravan. Like I say, it's not for use out on, you know, on sites or anything like that. So we'll turn that on. Voltage is 12 volts. So let's just see if we can run the vacuum cleaner. Okay, so as you can hear, the generator out there is running. Let's just plug this in and just see if it will run the actual Hoover. No. Why is that? Lights are on. Well, the generator that I thought was going to be man enough to run the kettle or run the Hoover isn't sufficient. But I have got uses for it. I have got uses, so I can't use it in the Caravan, but that's no problem. It cost me peanuts, and to be honest, you know, if I wanted to sell it, I could probably double my money, but I won't, because every man wants a generator. So yeah, I'll just keep it in the shed and use it as and when I need to. Yeah, I'm glad I've done the little caps on the front of the A-frame. I'm going to go outside now, and I'm going to grab our electric lead and just give that a once over, because I think that's you know, a crucial part of the Caravan kit that needs to be looked at, made sure there's no nicks and cuts in it, and that it's perished at any stage of the cable or the actual plugs itself. So I'm going to get that out, we'll have a quick look at it, and then we're going to put that away as well. Okay, so we've got the cable out. I don't have mine on a reel. Being a lorry driver, it's you know, I can just roll it up and it will stay pretty much not free, as in not, but yeah. So anyway, what we'll do, we'll take a quick look at some of these pieces, and there is a bit of dirt on ours, but I think that's only to be expected. All the inside is okay. That's a little bit loose. That's now, no, that's still, oh, I think that's a rotating collar actually. Right, so we'll check that for any cuts and scrapes. In fact, I'll hold that in that hand, and then I can wipe while I feel my fingers. There's nothing on there. No. No, that's fine. That's all fine. There's a little bit of a gouge there, but that's not down to the actual inner core. So I'll get some electrical tape and just put that over the top of that, so that's fine. So the other thing I'll do as well is just make sure that the actual mirrors are nice and clean as well, because obviously we're going to need to use them even though we're only sort of 10 miles up the road from where we're going for the first time in, you know, nearly a year. But yeah, I mean, these just literally clamp onto the mirrors. They've got these rubber clamps, so they're all right. They're nice and clean and tidy, not perished, so they're not going to fall off. We've got the little pads on the inside, so they're all good to go. I don't think these are Malenko ones. Again, my father-in-law got me these at a car boot sale many years ago. So yeah, these are, there's no name on them. I think they're Malenko. I'm almost sure they are. So if anyone knows, please drop me a comment in the comments below. So that one's okay. And this one is pretty dirty, but it'll just take with a nice little clean. And the little feet are on there. These little rubbers, they're okay. Yeah, they are good to go. As you can remember last week, that this actual shaft piece broke on my rattle gun. I got a new part for it. It was very cheap. They come in a pack of 3 shafts here, which are of different sizes. I can't remember them all now, but this was basically the one that I wanted, and I paid $2.99 on eBay, so I don't think that was too bad at all. It looks like it's like a die cast material, so yeah. Does the job again. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was also the app that we use on the phone, which is called Road Lords. Now I'll put a little picture up here so you can see what that is. Now we have Android phones, so it's on the Android apps, and it's fantastic. I actually use it as a truck app as well, and as far as I can make out by looking at the system, it's part of TomTom. Now it's a free app. It shows you all the heights, weights and everything like that. So I'm this year going to use this app for the Caravan, towing the Caravan. Now I won't be using it this year, this first holiday, because I know exactly where I'm going. I know how wide the roads are. I know that there's no obstructions to stop me height wise. So we will just be using that for when we go down to, or go up to Oxford, to Burford Caravan Park. I'm sure I've got that right. But anyway, so we're going up there. That is in August. End of August, so that'll be great. But yeah, it's called Road Lords. If you've got Google, sorry, if you've got Android, if you've got iOS, I think it's called on iPhone, just have a look for it, Road Lords. It's a great little app, and it will, you know, you can put all your measurements in, the length of your car and your caravan, the height of your caravan, even the weights, and it'll help you out immensely. I mean, it's, you know, it's helped me out no end of time. But that was when I'm driving my lorry, but now I don't use it for my lorry because I've got a built-in sat nav into the truck, so it's sort of a bit redundant. But I do recommend it, and I will be using it for the Caravan. There's no doubt about that when we're on long trips. So anyway, I think that's about it. I hope the video was informative, entertaining, all that sort of stuff. I must say I've had a massive influx of subscribers. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and so does Sarah. She's getting better, and thank you for all your well wishing. You know, Sarah does appreciate it. I can speak for her, but she does say thank you very much. She really does appreciate it. So yeah, that'll be it. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Please give it the thumbs up. Any comments you have about anything that we've shown you today, please leave a message in the comments, and I'll be happy enough to reply to it. Have a great holiday wherever you're going, and we'll see you in the next one.